Welcome back to Amy Jo Junk Journals. This is Amy Jo. Hope you all are having a blessed day. I am going to put these, remember I made these the other, I don't know, a couple days ago, I guess, a couple videos ago. I'm just going to finish putting them together. I'm going to fold them all, crease them all, sew them together, and then put some decoration on them, I think. We'll see, maybe. So I hope you're all having a great day. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought. I don't know what I think that one goes here. So I think I'm missing it. Oh, there it is. I think I'm doing this wrong here. There we go. Sorry about that. I only decorated one side, if you recall. If you missed the video, I don't know how to link them. I'm sorry. It's just paint, and then I used a stencil to trace. That's going to be a little thicker than I thought they were going to be. Probably because of... Maybe I should just do 4. 2 of each. That looks better, I think. Let's see here. Because I don't want to, and I don't want to cut the bags apart, and I'm alternating where these are, and the mainly pink bags are white, and the mainly blue bags are the brown ones. And so I didn't want the, so I'll take the inside of each one of them out. So that's what they are. It's right there. So I have like the pink bags going this way, where that is there, and then the blue ones will be going this way, because I didn't want them all going the same way because it would be too much. I thought it would be too much, so we're gonna make 2 of them. I suppose this could, if I do this way, I could make one with 2. I'll do it this way and add. No, I don't want that on the outside though. That's the problem. Do it this way. I'll figure it out. Well, they're both on the same side, I guess, which you don't want them on the same side. This needs to be on this side, and that needs to be on that side, and that works, right? Yeah. Okay. Set that off to the side. Let me get some, oh, I have some here. So let's do it this way. I'm sure you all know how to sew these together. It's not that difficult. Let me wipe my nose. I'm thinking I should probably still do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch because I don't want it to move around much. Oh, why can't I get that to go in there? Maybe I'll, oh, because it's going through three layers, because this goes good. This is a little hard. And this one's a little hard. I don't want to poke myself. So, and I'm using black. And I don't know why. That's just the color I picked. So, whoa. And then I poked myself. And I think because these are little, I'm going to add a charm to them. So maybe let's start this over. Normally on a big journal you start in the center, but because these are so tiny, I think I'm gonna start at the top. I don't think that will cause an issue. And we'll go down here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Why did I do that? That does not make sense. And then let's go here, and then here, and then back up to here. Make sure you don't split this seam. You know, I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's go down this one and then back up in that again, just to make sure. I just want to leave a, I want to put a dangle on this. So I don't know if it'll work or not, but so that it'll can, you know, go out that way. So let's try that with this one again. I don't know what that noise is. I feel like something's... I don't know. I'm sorry if you can hear it. Something rattling. Oops. Not trying to split my... thread. Oops. Make sure you don't pull the bags too tight. There. Okay. Let's put this up. Okay, I got some of this out, but I don't think I'm going to need it because I don't want to cover every page and not all the page. So let's, and I've been using my Deckle Edge cutter a lot, and it makes a lot of noise, but I really like it. So, because I just want to, let's see how wide this thing is. It's about 4.5. So let's just go. Okay. So this can be a little tuck spot. Let's go through and glue these little pages or bottoms down. And there should be 2 on each side. Sorry, my hand got in the way there. And then 1 back here. Is anybody doing anything interesting? Working on anything interesting? I haven't been doing anything, working on anything great. I've been doing stuff for the craft show for Mother's Day weekend that we're having in Findlay, Ohio. It's called weird. It's called Ghost Town, but it's a big show, so we're hoping to make lots of money. Oh, that's weird. I did those wrong. Look at that. 2 on 1 page, but that's okay. It's not the center, but it's okay. And then this one. So Tina at the Paper Lover Crafts, well, at Paper Lover Crafts, she, you know, I was having problems with my Fabri-Tac glue. She said that it looks like it got oh, what do you call it? Frozen, like it had been frozen. So that's weird, but yeah, I couldn't get it to, she said maybe acetate would help thin it out and, you know, mix it back together. It did not work, so I just threw it away, which is awful because that stuff is not cheap, but you know, what else are you gonna do? If it's not working, it's not working. And it wasn't gluing anything together. It was just one big runny mess. So I had to do something. So threw it away. The only thing I can think of is it, you know, it's in my closet. You know, I store my extra glue in my closet, so maybe I need to not do that. But you know, I've always had my Aleene's in there and it's never been a problem, so maybe just can't do that with Fabri-Tac or Fabri-Fix or whatever it was. I think it was Fabri-Tac. I'm just gluing up or putting some ink on these the sides here or the ends so that they'll look a little better. Which you all seen that. I mean, I don't have to go over every little detail I'm working on, but so that's done. I like the way that pink and gold look together. All right, so let's you know, I don't know if I want to glue these together or not, or let them have big pockets, but let's glue this on here so that it can be a journaling spot. And then let's cut this one. Sorry if that's too loud for you all, but oh, I guess I didn't need to. Let's cut this hopefully in half so I can do a couple more. It doesn't matter if it takes up the whole one or not, you know, the whole page. It's a little big. Those are a little long yet, so let me trim some of that off. Does anybody in my that subscribe have this decal edge trimmer? I really like mine. I got it at the stamp convention that I just went to recently, the end of April. I love it. I seem to be using it for everything now. Because I like the way it makes the edges look. I suppose I should have. Okay. Oops. I am so ready for summer. Tired of this back and forth. Weather. One day it's nice, and the next day it's cold and rainy, and you know, I want it to make up its mind. I want it to be summer. I mean, I know it's still spring, but it's just been down. Like today it's 40. With the wind chill, it feels like 30. It's like 46. With the wind chill, it feels like 37. Now, how ridiculous is that? It's, you know, middle of April. It should not be that. It's just crazy to me that it's still that cold out. I guess I just don't want it to be that cold out. Oh, spilt my water, or dropped my water bottle. Not my water bottle, but my cup. That one's a little long. I think we can make it work. So I'm ready to go camping, which makes my time frame a little more hectic because I will have to start doing videos, you know, get as many videos as I can through the week done, because I will, you know, have to. Okay. because I always do videos on weekends, and if I'm camping, I don't always get home in time on Sundays to do videos. I am trying really hard to get back up to 3 videos a week. It's just been difficult. This rainy weather has really been putting a crimp in how my body reacts, so I'm trying my best. Like yesterday, I was able to do quite a bit. Friday I was able to do quite a bit, but today is, you know, when I do my videos, because I'm trying to spend more time with my husband, because before I was all weekend long doing videos. Oops. Which makes that difficult, you know, which I try to do videos as much as possible, but, and I'm not complaining. I want to spend more time in my craft room because that's where my happy place is, and you all are also supportive of telling me you will watch whenever or how many ever videos I do in a week's time, which is very awesome and very supportive and makes me very, very happy. And half the time you guys' comments are very, very sweet, or most of the time your comments are very sweet. And I didn't get enough glue on there because I ran out of glue, but you know, makes me want to cry because you guys are all so sweet, which makes me feel guilty because I'm not giving you the content that I feel you all deserve. So, but just so you know, I'm trying. And a lot of the times when I think I need to give, or when I want to give a make a short, it's like other people are in the way, or, you know, and I just don't feel like I can add them or do something with them, you know, right there. Oh, looky here. Oh, that was with there. Sorry. All right, so let's find some stuff. I have some things here, and I also have some very small, or I can have some small, like, things that I can cut down a little more to put in here. Let's see if I can do that. Some of these are backed already, but let's see if I can get them down small enough to put in any of those to make tags. This is just my little box here that I put things that need to be completed. Well, that don't need to be completed. But, you know, things that are half made. Oh, that doesn't need to be in there because somebody gave me that. But yeah, they just need to be, you know, things I have in there that need to be worked on, or it just needs a couple things added to it to make it finished. I don't know if any of these will fit in there, but we'll try. Nope. Okay, let's see if these might. These weren't quite cut out. I'll probably make them a little smaller, maybe. Well, they fit like that, but they stick up. So those are too tall also, and I think they're all pretty much the same. It was on a digital that I bought, and let's see. Here's some tags I made. Maybe we can cut some of these down to make them small enough. I mean, some of them we can't, obviously. Oh. Like this, I might be able to. See, just cut this out. Let's see. Because they don't have to be the way you bought them. You can always alter them to fit your need. Yeah, see, that fits in there great. Let's round the corners. And then we can ink it up. And then we got ourselves a little journaling space here. So there's one. We have another one here that we need to do. So let's cut another one. Let's cut, well, that one already has, you know, if you cut that one, see how you'll see that? So let's do this one. I like how it gets darker towards the bottom. Throw these away. Oh, come on. My hands don't want to pick them up. Let's do this repair one too. These were digitals from Seven Plaza. You can just go on her Ko-fi shop and, or Ko-fi, or however people say it. And so there's two of those. I'm gonna leave these out so I know which ones I've done. We can do this one. And we know that size works. So, sorry if I'm not in frame. So some of these might, not that. We know this is too big. Let's see here, see if there's any more in here. We can cut some of those down. Here's one. There's another repair, but it's different, so we could probably cut that one. Okay. We know that's too big. That one will work. This one might work. If we cut it in just a little bit more, cut it right above the numbers. I don't cut very straight, but that one might work. Let's try this repair one. Not sure how many we're gonna need for one of them. The other one I think we'll just try to make out of stuff like that. Okay, let's see how many we're gonna need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's ink these up. There's 2. 3. We already have a repair one in there, so let's do this one. I don't know if it'll fit. Might have to cut it down a little more. Yeah, that one's not gonna fit, so let's cut it down right under there. We'll see if that'll fit. Yep, it'll fit. So let's link that up. We'll put that there. Next one, we'll put that one there. Next one, we'll put this one here. Next one, we'll put that one there. Okay. So that one's done. So let's use this size and see how many. Well, we could use this. So let's do that. Let's make 2 out of here. Because it doesn't have to be the same size. Same width is nice, but it doesn't have to be the same. We'll put that back in there. Well, we'll put that in with a scrap, so that one won't go back in there. So let's, well, if we do it this way, we're only going to get 1 out of that because I want it to be legible, you know, right side up. So there's that one. That can go with scraps. Let me see here. What else do we got? What else do we have? That sounded... Let's see, you know... I probably have, oh, look at here. We could use these. But I am going to keep these out because I need tags. So we will make them in another video. Oh, here's one. We can do this. Oops, wrong one. Let's do this. You know what? I kind of like those. So let's put those in the scrap pile. And let's make 1 more out of this. And it still gives you something to write on. So let's do the same thing around the corners so they can still be little journaling cards. I love this mass make. He gets so much done. Like if you didn't watch my last video, Tina and I mass made some 5 journals this weekend for the Mother's Day craft show. And these will probably go in the Mother's Day craft show too. It was pretty cool. We already had the journals, the covers made, and the signatures ready to go in them. We just hadn't put them together yet. So we basically mass produced them because we made the signatures we put them all together, and we got 5 completed journals. It was my last video. I showed how we did it. There was a not a flip through of those 5 videos, or 5 journals. I think they turned out beautiful. So we're not going to think about this. We're just going to pick up one and put it in. Pick up one and put it in. But make sure it's right side up. That was not right side up. Oops, right side up, Amy Jo, right side up. Okay, so we need to find something to go on this. I already know what I want to put on those. I have some hearts that I think would be adorable on those. Let's see if we can find a pretty, I mean, I love this design, but let's see if we can find, you know, I don't know if I like those or not. Maybe we could put one of these in there. I'd have to cut them down. I don't know about that. So let's see what we have in here. That's neat. Put a number on each one. That's kind of cute, isn't it? We'll see. I got plenty of stuff in here. I like that. Let's just see here. I mean, plenty of stuff. Oh, this is a sticker. So and then this can be number 2. Sorry, I'm not talking much. It's hard for me to, I've learned the more I work on these, the less I find myself being able to talk. Which is quite odd because maybe with age or something, because I never had a problem before. I really like really like these. You know, one of the things I want is a Polaroid camera, but them things are so expensive now. I just did not realize how much more expensive they were than they were just when I was a kid. When I was a kid, they were so cheap. The film was expensive, but the camera itself was cheap. But not anymore. I mean, $300 for a Polaroid camera, $200 or $300, that's just ridiculous. And then you got to get the film. But yeah, I would love to have one. I want something for there if I can find something else. Anyway, it is what it is. Maybe one of these days when my Etsy shop finally takes off, because it definitely has not yet, but that's okay. I am here to have fun, and that's exactly what I'm doing, and I love my crazy little life. So it's definitely busy and crazy, and I never dull moment with all my kids and grandkids. And okay, let's see, I think that one might be done. So let's see this one. And I don't really want it to slow down, because then if it slows down, that means, oh, that one's done too. Means that the, you know, kids and grandkids don't want to spend time with their old grandma and mom anymore. So I am very happy to have them want to be with me. So, and I feel very blessed to have them want to be with me. So let me find my bangles here. And I want to put, I'll put a blue one on there and a pink one on. Do I want pink or yellow or gold? I think I'll put a gold one on there. I think dark blue or light blue. I think I like the light blue. I think I have some more yeah, so yep, that's gonna be a problem, I think. I think the knot come out, so let's see if I can get another one here. Okay, let's do this. see if we can't get this, both of them through here. Oh, it did. Good deal. I want it to hang down here, I think, so that it will, if they want to use it for a bookmark, they can. Come on. There, that way if they want it in here. Sorry about that. Some kids are over playing by the dumpster. They can use it for a bookmark. So that's pretty cool. And then let's do this one. Do it the same way. You can feel the wax off of this. Okay. I want to make sure it's hanging down enough that it works, you know? And there we go. There's that. So now we have 2 of them. Wonder if I should make little ties for them. Get some ribbon. And tie it. Let me see. I have yellow and I have peach, but I think I also have blue. I thought I did. Yellow and peach. So let me get some yellow here. Or maybe peach will work for both of them. So let me see here. I'll be there in just 1 second. Think that'll work for both of them? I think it will. So let's, I don't want that in there. So let's do it where it, do it this way. There. There's that one. And then this one. Gonna have to get me some ribbon that is thin blue ribbon. Blue and black, I think. For stuff like this. Yellow would look pretty on that blue one. There we go. And there's our little miniature paper bag junk journals. Those were easy to make. Love them. Mixed media. All right, well, thank you for joining me, and I hope you all have a blessed evening. Bye now.